Welcome back. One of your first assignments this year will be to pair up with a partner and pick a tool in the shop. The tool is not to be used by anybody else or any other team, but you and your partner will create a 2 to 5 minute safety demo video. The video can be how to safely use a tool. You can use some comedy in it. The video can be things of which not to do. And obviously you're not really going to go out and cut your finger off and say this is what you don't want to do. I mean, come on. Think about this. But today I wanted to give you just a short clip on what I'm expecting for this video. And in that I am going to demo the bandsaw here at my house. And obviously it is different than the ones there at school, but the concept and the safety designs, they are all the same. So, here goes. Let me flip this thing around. I guess you can. So, on this, you have a throat plate, and on that, I call that the no-fly zone. That is, if your fingers fly in there, the blade will cut them off. You also have, let me see if I can get this angled here. Sorry about it being all jittery and everything. This here is the blade guard and belt guide, and that should be no more than 1/4 of an inch above your work. So let me grab a board here. If this is my board and I'm going to cut it on the saw, I'm going to set it up, and this is too high. There's too much distance in there. So I'm going to want to adjust this using this screw back here, and it will drop that down a little bit and then tighten it back up from there. That way the distance is closer. I am still a little bit too far off, but I need to get them closer. As far as a rule of thumb, 1/4 of an inch, I am not going to go around and measure every time you guys use the bandsaw. I'm going to look at it and I'm going to think it should be about the thickness of your pinky finger above the wood. And mine, if you look here, that's why I set my little finger there, it is just a little bit too high, so I would want to bring that down just a little bit more. What I don't want to see is things like this, because I've had students do this, and where the guide is all the way up there and they're cutting. This just brings in way too much possibility for error on your part, on their part, on anybody's part. If you get bumped into it, the blade's too far high, it's too easy to cut off your fingers. The other thing you want to do is you want to turn on the saw and you want to hear it. It should sound smooth and running fine, hopefully. And there it is running. Now, the saws at school, you cannot see the insides of the wheel. Like I said, my tools are really old. So here's how fast that's spinning. And I'll shut it off here. So that gives you an idea as to how fast it is spinning. When you go to cut your work, get this set up here, your attention should be 100% on your work, not on anything else. So you're going to take your board, make sure your fingers are outside that throat plate. If they are not outside that throat plate, you will cut them off. You slide your board through. Just like that. Now, the bandsaw is used to make straight cuts, curved cuts, and arced cuts. If you're going to make an arced cut, you will need to do some relief cuts, and we will go over that in a future lesson, but I wanted to go over safety. If you also notice, I have taken off my prescription glasses and put on safety glasses while I use the tool, as these, they are not ANSI Z87 approved. And if a board were to fly out of them, the lens would shatter and I could get glass or plastic particles in my eye. Whereas these that I have on, they are safety approved and they are shatter resistant. So, Once again, I hope this has been informational, and all I'm asking for you is a 2 to 5 minute safety clip with you and your partner on any tool in the shop that you have taken a safety test on. There are 21 different tests, so there are 21 different possible demos that I can get, split up amongst the 24 students, where you each choose a partner, meaning there would be 12 groups out of the 21 tools. So I should have 12 safety demo videos. You will present your video to the class. Thank you. Bye.